Hey guys, welcome back and happy Sunday, which means our weekend is coming to an end, which makes me so sad. Anyways, we're back to talk about some Real Housewives of New York. Well, I guess former Real Housewives drama because we're talking about the OG, the loser show, and the newbie who might not even be on the show anymore at all. Thank you to Reality Blurb, Ramona Singer shares RHONY behind the scenes drama with Eboni K. Williams after the racism allegations. Where they stand today, plus, of course, we know she already shaded the hell out of Legacy. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also don't forget, we dropped a new episode of Hot Messy Podcast. That is in the description of this video. And not to mention, tomorrow we are back. We're live for Hot Messy Topics at 12 p.m. And then, of course, our members only live Let's Whine About It at 7:30 p.m. Lots to discuss, lots to talk about. I love you guys. Let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So it's no secret in 2021. Yeah, in 2021. Geez, that was only a year ago. Yeah, it was. The fate of the Real Housewives of New York became a question mark. Nobody knew what was going to happen with the show. The show was put on hiatus, and this was after an investigation into Ramona because she allegedly made some racist remarks. Now, this was reported by her castmate, that would be Eboni K. Williams. What she allegedly said was at Luann's house, and it was something to the effect of, this is why we shouldn't have Black people on the show, which is absolutely disgusting. And if you did say that, then you shouldn't be on the show to begin with. And obviously, I don't think Eboni made anything up. I think if Eboni heard this, then she reported it. Yeah, that's what happens. You hear something, you can't just say whatever you want. But Ramona is still refuting these claims, and she has made it known that this whole investigation against her was dropped because they didn't find any foul play. I have questions. After the investigation concluded, Ramona was cleared of any misconduct, and though many fans still feel outraged that the 65-year-old, well, is still around, she's at BravoCon, it is what it is. They're still promoting her. She's still around. She even said, too, I believe Melissa Gorga ran into her at the Hamptons, and she said something to the effect that, I'm not going back to the show. I'm done with reality TV, which makes me wonder if, like, did you get fired? Because who walks away from an easy $1.5 to $2 million paycheck? Who? To film for 3 to 6 months and just walk in and be like, really, Bethany? Really? Really? Like, no, nobody walks away from that. In a rare interview for the Reality with the King podcast with host Carlos King, Ramona opened up about the show. All right. She shared that the reason she joined the Real Housewives of New York was to promote her True Faith jewelry brand with her then husband, Mario Singer. Ramona was asked if RHONY lost its magic in recent seasons. Well, I just think sometimes in the world, people are afraid to do, I don't want to say the right things. They want to do things that are politically correct. And just because something is politically correct doesn't mean it's right, and doesn't mean it's good for viewers or for sales or for ad money. She said that she was very disappointed that they got rid of everybody starting fresh, and believes the decision was made because they were afraid of backlash. I mean, honestly, I think what happened was they didn't want to keep Eboni. They didn't want to keep Leah. You can't fire Eboni after she just launched this investigation. It looks like you're retaliating. So instead, what they did was they scrapped the entire cast. Then they came up with the concept of, let's do a legacy show. And in the legacy show, then we can bring back the older people, which would be like Ramona, Luann, Sonia, Dorinda, maybe Jill Zarin, Kelly Ben Simone, I don't know. But you can bring back these people because that would fall under legacy. But the other two, who have only had 2 seasons and 1 season, they wouldn't fall under legacy. So then that's your way to get rid of them while bringing in fresh new blood for the revamp. That's what I think happened. Ramona shared that she and Eboni are friendly and are still in contact. The star, however, suggested that Eboni wasn't cast to be an educational voice, despite her co-star's alleged belief that this was the case. According to Ramona, Eboni tested with Luann de Lesseps before the season and was a totally different person, and talked about different subjects. Totally different subjects, she added. She did not show the side of her So no one knew this is what she wanted to talk about. She also hinted that Eboni's breakup with a very wealthy Jewish man perhaps affected her storyline. This whole relationship, fell apart, talking about Eboni's, and maybe this is the only thing she had to fall back on, was to talk about, the struggle of herself, of her race. I think she felt that she had to take a stand, and because of that, we lost viewership. But I respect her for wanting to take the stand. She went on to say that no one wants to be preached to. It almost felt like she was a teacher to us. I was bored, to tell you the truth. Ramona really just says whatever she wants to say. Ramona also suggested that producers should have changed the subject when Eboni discussed politics, and that was on the Salem, Massachusetts trip. At one point, Ramona went to the bathroom and called an executive to get producers to switch the subject, but was told, you figure it out. I'm like, okay, gosh, it's on me again. So I walk out and I go, okay, I'm going to change the mood. All right, girls, come on, let's dance. Let's have some turtle time. And then they turn around and say, oh, you can't talk about serious subjects? Yes, I can, but I don't want our viewership to fall and go down the tubes. And that's when I knew our show was not going to be a great season. Ramona also claimed that RHONY was scheduled to film season 14 until Eboni made some accusations that weren't true about me. She went to human resources, which was really hurtful to me, and plus it was not true. I'm trying to listen. I'm reading this because I want to make sure I get all of Ramona's words right. I just got a scathing message from one of the Real Housewives, and it was because something wasn't said right. And I just want to make sure that I am crossing my T's and dotting my I's. Founded untrue, that I was a racist, and the press picked that up and they had a field day. I actually went to a lawyer saying, can I sue the Post? She said that this was the reason that they didn't have a reunion and not because she was afraid to face Eboni. Ramona shared that Eboni likes to write things in the press, and the PR department couldn't control her. She would say things and give interviews that she shouldn't have given. She also revealed that she had a conversation with Eboni, asking her why she went to HR to report her for racism. Eboni goes, well, because, Dave from People told me A, B, C, and D. Well, I know Dave never said that. Plus, I know other things that she said that came back to me from the head people at Bravo, which they said, I don't know where she got this information. She's making it up. We never said that. So she was found wrong on a lot of accounts. Ramona also said that during the investigation, she shared a video which Eboni allegedly sent Ramona after reporting her. The alleged video was very positive as Eboni called Ramona a sister and claimed her mom loves Ramona. They were shocked after I sent the video. She's acting like she's my best friend and she loves me, but yet she's accusing me of these horrendous things that could ruin my career. Ramona claimed that the other cast members felt that way too. And then she was asked about legacy and she said, I don't know if I want to do it again for a lot of reasons. I'm much calmer now. And she said, I kind of feel like it would be the loser show. Now, when asked if she would film with alums, Kelly Ben-Simone and Jill Zarin, Ramona hinted that there's a reason that they weren't renewed in the past. And that's her whole point, is like, they weren't renewed. I don't want to film with them. I feel like this is the loser show. And what's going on at this point? This is exhausting, Ramona. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. So go ahead. Let me know. Comment below. Give us a comment, a like, a notification bell. Do all of the things. I mean, Ramona and Eboni, this whole thing is like, at this point, it's just wild. Like, I don't see either one of them coming back, but I want to hear what you guys think about it. So go ahead, comment below. And don't forget to go to the description of this video to click on Hot Messy Podcast. We have a new episode that dropped on Friday. And then, of course, tomorrow we'll be back live for Hot Messy Topics at 12 p.m. And then, on top of that, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 4:30 p.m. Pacific. We'll be back for our members only Let's Whine About It. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.